So Gita is an incredible international speaker. I had the privilege of speaking out in India with Gita. We spoke at this big conference where there were like 2,000 delegates, and it was from 120 countries, I think, or something, wasn't it? So it was crazy, right? And yeah, it was so beautiful. Gita is very powerful in how she speaks. It's really different to a lot of like super high energy speakers, like yes, 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 because she's so calm and like grounded, and it's really, really wonderful. So please do open your ears, open your minds, open your hearts. And I would love for everyone now, I'm going to unmute you all. I want you to go absolutely crazy and welcome the incredible Gita Nayee.
Thank you, everyone. Raise your hands up nice and high. Who wants to learn 3 steps how to access your inner guidance? Amazing, thank you. My name is Gita Nayee. I'm certified intuitive coach and a transformation speaker. I teach people 3 simple steps how to access their inner energy by connecting to their greatness. But before I start, I would like to thank you all for being here. Your presence means so much to me. So please give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you. Albert Einstein once said, everything is energy. How energy flows through us and how energy directly dictates the quality of our lives and how we can generate energy of our thoughts to have the life we want. But before I start, you all must be wondering, who is this Gita? Where does she come from? What does she do? So if you don't mind, can I share a little bit about myself? Thank you. I was being victim of my own circumstances, where I was hiding in the shame and blame. I was searching for a feeling of a connection, a feeling of a purpose, and I was searching for this feeling in all the wrong places. Through career achievements, through relationships, through nightclubs, and worst of all, the validation from others. Nothing was working out for me the way I wanted to. Nothing was giving me the feeling I was searching for. All of a sudden, I spiraled into depression. I was what appeared to be happy on the outside because I wore a smile. But on the inside, I was sad, scared, and alone. I don't even know how I got to this state. Have you ever been to a state where you felt it's better outside, but when you look into inside, it's a completely different story? First time ever, I started listening to my inner guidance. Because I wasn't willing to take it any more. I wasn't willing to go down the lonely, dark road I was on. It has to be more. I had deep knowing there is more to a life than what I'm currently experiencing. Can you relate? Have you ever been to a state like this and you felt there's more to a life than this? Yeah. The average, ordinary life led me through a life-changing event where I learned tools and techniques, how to connect to your inner self. And by learning this, I became happier and had purpose in my life and had a focus. And this is why I am so excited to share this to you today. So if I ask you all, what does energy or frequency means to you? You might say, energy what? Energy how? Energy where? I totally relate because I have been there too. Have you ever walked into a room where you felt welcome and you felt happy and you felt inspired and you just love it there? You love connecting to people and you feel like you want to stay there and you know you're going to have a good day ahead of you and it just feels so good. You're in a flow with the life. On the other hand, have you walked in a room where you felt heavy, sad, confused, and you can't put your finger on what's happening? Nothing bad happened yet, but you just want to leave. That is energy too. There's the high vibes and there's the low vibes. Everything is energy. Our skin, our hair, our teeth, our bones. We are physical matters, but we are also energy too. Albert Einstein once said that energy is everything. But before I go into that, if I ask you, if I say to you, can you manipulate time? So, who heard of movie Matrix? Give me thumbs up if you know movie Matrix. Amazing, thank you. Thank you. The scene from movie Matrix, Neo, the main character, he dodges those bullets within a second and he slows down time. Does he really slow down time? No, he doesn't slow down time. But he thinks and acts so fast that it seems as the time is slowing down. And what I love about this scene is he doesn't even know or he doesn't even believe that he is the one. And if you remember the scene where his partner, Trinidad, she comes in and she says, you were just as fast as the agent. And he replies in his disbelief saying, I wasn't fast enough. So I have a great metaphor for all of you. That You all have that power too. You just don't know how to use it yet. And it's not about the time. It's about how to generate your thoughts, how to generate energy of your thoughts, and how to make unconscious conscious. Because when you create awareness, that's when impossible things makes possible. That's when doors opens up for you. And that's when you meet people. And that's where amazing things happens. Because most of the time we cannot control what's happening in our lives. But if we go with it and be with it in the moment, and that's what Neo is doing in the moment. And this is what Albert Einstein is talking about, that energy is everything. How energy flows through us, and how energy directly dictates our lives, the quality of lives, and how we can generate energy of our thoughts to create the life we love. But you don't have to believe me. Believe scientists. Scientists done study after study after study. And they came up with that our thoughts create judgment, and our judgment creates perception. And they also came up with, we have 70,000 thoughts a day. That means we have a thought for a second. And the interesting thing about this is, only 5% of those thoughts are new thoughts. And we are constantly repeating 95% of those thoughts again, again, and again. So let's look at and learn about our thoughts. So in your head right now, how many percent of negative thoughts you are having right now? And how is that impacting your life and others? Because we have negative thoughts and they run automatically. There are layers, there are underlying layers that it just goes on and on and on. It's like old record playing. Such as, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I won't be able to do this, I'm scared, I'm angry, I'm frustrated. All your sabotaging thoughts, they are in your unconscious. So, at the moment, what are your negative thoughts? What are you thinking of? Are you still in that matrix scene? Or are you thinking that's only 5% of those thoughts are only new thoughts? Or maybe you can't get your head around, we have 70,000 thoughts a day. So you're getting your phone out, you're Googling. Or you're judging me. Maybe you don't like what I'm wearing, or the way I look, or the way I talk. The fact is, we have these thoughts, and our thoughts creates judgment, and our judgment creates decision. And that happens in a split of a second before you even realize it. This is how fast our energy and frequency works. So, everything in life operates frequency. Every single thing. If you look at anything heavy, light, microwaves, radio waves, everything. So, what we think and what we feel, that sets out the frequency. For example, if you want to listen to the radio, you're tuning the radio station, or if you want to watch TV, you've got so many channels and you want to watch one, so you change it. Or have you ever sat in a car and you've been sitting there and you feel that someone's watching you? Have you ever had that? Or you're thinking about someone and someone calls you. This is all frequency. Or maybe you're walking on a road and you see someone attractive and you're looking at them and they catch you looking at them and you go, because your frequency went to the space and hit that person and you are connected, and it works that fast. This is how frequency and energy works. So microwave, radio waves, everything is energy and frequency. So if you're looking at a piece of stone or iron, if you look at it from physics eyes, then you will see solid matter. But if you look at it through microphone, you will see the frequency vibrating. It's like having a pendle. When you have a pendle, you got string and you swing it so fast and you try and put finger in it and it looks solid. So it's all illusion. And this is how frequency works. And we all human beings, we are vibrating on the frequency. When we tend to be on a higher frequency, we are happy, we are radiant. Who remembers being in love? Any of you remembers being in love? When you fall in love, and when you look at those pictures, you're glowing. Everyone wants to be around you. You're so happy because you're on your highest frequency. Love is the highest frequency. And when you're on your low frequency, you feel sad, depression, anger. So how do you shift this? So when you shift this, people do massive things. They go out of the way. They go and sit on a mountain for years. Less is more. is so simple, less is more. The mistake people do is they try extreme stuff, but you don't have to go anywhere or do anything. Because when you were born, you were higher frequency, and that is still there for you. You are still carrying the highest frequency. But the reason you don't recognize it, the lower frequency is so heavy and it's in your face, shouting and screaming on your face. You forget about who you really are. So who are we? Our true self is true spirit, true nature. We are creative spirits. That's who we really are. So whatever we think, whatever we feel, we create the life. So whatever life you are in right now, you have created. And this is how everything works in life. Stress is a killer at the moment. When you go to a doctor, the symptoms are predictable. Anything you say to doctor, they're going to say, you stress. Even if you got ache, even if you got skin problem, you're losing hair, or you got thyroid problem, whatever, you can't sleep, you name it, they put it down for stress. And this is why I made my own YouTube channel. It's called How to Turn Stress into Success. Why stress into success? Who wants to know? Give me a thumbs up if you want to know how to turn stress. Exactly, thank you. The reason I call stress into success is because stress is a leading cause of poor health, failure in the workplace, breakup in relationship, and lack of fulfillment in life. And this is why I call stress into success. If you want to watch whole talk, you could search that under Gita Nayee or How to Turn Stress into Success. So when you connect to yourself, when you realize who you are, because you are the highest frequency, when you know this, and you come home, you got a partner, when you open the door, you got a partner sitting there, he hasn't or she hasn't said anything, but you know by the low mood that there is something wrong. So we don't need to speak, and we connect and we know what's going on. This is how energy and frequency works. So the lowest frequency is depression, anger, anxiety, and so on. And highest frequency is low, being happy. So number one you have to do is, step one is relax. Less is more. So just relax. Number two is a meditation. More you meditate, more you relax. And that's when you become a still. And number three is be grateful for what you have in your life. There are 3 simple steps. If you follow that, you can't go wrong. It doesn't even cost you money, or you don't have to go out and do things. We're nearly coming to the end, so before we finish, we're going to do a little bit of exercise. So what we're going to do is how to access to our inner energy by using our mind, our imagination, and our nervous system. So if I could ask you to get up, if you can, please. So if you could all stand up, and so I want you to shake all the stress out. Just shake your hands and shake all the stress out of the day. Stress, all the stress out, yeah? Shake right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Shake it all out. Shake your hips and roll your shoulder a few times. Roll your shoulders. And just rest your arms on the side. If you want to close your eyes, you can. You don't have to. And then you become aware of your breathing, that your breathing has changed. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in the purposeful breath and breathe out all the negative things, all the worries, all the things you're holding on to, the stress, the hurry. Breathe all that out. Breathing this loving, healing energy. And breathe out all the things you're holding on to. And then slowly peel your right heel up and put it back down the floor. Peel your left heel up and put it back down the floor. Keep doing that. As you do that, you're pulling the energy from Mother Earth into your body. You could lift your leg up if you want a little bit, one by one, and then put your hands in the air, both hands, and pull one by one down, lifting your leg up. And when you do this, you're pulling energy from above to yourself. Okay? You're doing really well. And then put your hands up, all the way high, high, high up, and feel your fingertips and swirl that energy round and bring it down to your heart and hold it into your heart and open your heart and let this energy, frequency, this loving, healing energy fill up the room you're sitting in. And let it expand to the town you live in. And let that energy expand to the country you're living in. And let it expand to the whole world. Planet Earth, filled with loving, healing energy. All this virus and all these worries and all this stress is healing with this energy. Send out all this loving, healing energy to this planet Earth. Is filled with love and light. And then it expanded to more to the space, to all these planets in this space. And then slowly bring your attention back to your breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. All this loving, healing energy, feel it and be grateful for what you have. And may this energy be with you with every breath and every step you take. So when you're ready, you could relax and you could take your seat. How did you find that?
Very peaceful. Feel really chilled. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very relaxing as well. Thank you, Gita.
You're welcome. Thank you. So that's end of my talk. And every time you feel that you want to access this energy, that's all you need to do. Relax, meditate, and be grateful for what you have. So I want to thank you all for taking a part. Thank you.
Please all go absolutely crazy for the incredible Gita Nayee!